family of big cats. It's the cheetah that is best adapted to the environment in which it lives, the plains of the African savanna. Its most advantageous characteristic is its speed, which it reaches thanks to its remarkably aerodynamic body. It prepares for the attack, tracking its prey by sight until it senses the perfect time to launch a breathtaking assault, during which its heart will pump around its body an incredible 5 liters of blood per minute. So as not to waste energy, it will maintain its maximum speed of 100 kilometers an hour for only 500 meters. Either it succeeds at the first attempt, or it goes hungry. For now. Its prey is well armed with sharp horns and a zigzagging run. Other neighbors, 5 tons and often very bad-tempered giants, are well protected as armored combat vehicles, experts in delivering fatal kicks. This is a violent world full of difficulties for the hunter. Often the only possible prey are the young that have become separated from the herd. Cunning, ferocious scavengers are always close at hand, and the great king of the jungle is also a dangerous enemy. When they have not had a successful hunt, they will steal from others or even kill their offspring, which is something that the big cats that live alongside the cheetah will usually do. They learn by more than 50 kilos. Its physical form is admirable. Very long limbs, powerful muscles, not a gram of excess fat, and an extremely flexible spine. A spectacular anatomy that allows it to cover 30 meters a second when running at top speed. Its tail, approximately half the length of the body, acts as a rudder and helps it to keep balance when executing sharp turns and changes of direction. This is a running machine with a huge lung capacity and a heart which can pump massive amounts of blood. A 4-legged Ferrari. In the hunt, it will either succeed or fail, always betting on a single card. After a successful chase, it will be exhausted and will need to rest for at least 15 minutes. It's unstoppable, the peaceful feline turning into a hungry executioner. It's a savage hunt. And it's been an exhausting effort. Until it's fully recovered from expending so much energy, it cannot begin to eat the small gazelle it has brought down. The cheetah is the only feline with semi-retractable claws. It cannot sheath them completely and has a magnificent grip for both climbing trees and adhering to the ground when hunting on the savanna. In addition to its speed and athletic body, its sense of sight is another of the amazing qualities of this prodigious animal. It can see its victims at distances of more than 4 kilometers. It patiently surveys the horizon before choosing the most suitable prey, always a small animal. The cheetah's not keen on those who invade its territory, but only makes displays of its aggression, as it's too small to fight any large animals. The black markings on its face, unique to each individual, make them appear fiercer and also absorb the light and so reduce the glare of the sun and reflections that might affect vision. Cheetahs hunt during the brightest time of day, and these markings act like the black paint used by American football players. Zebras and gazelles come into view, and when one of their young drifts away from the protective herd, it's time for action. The cheetah must begin its attack by surprise, but it must also take risks, as it's not eaten for several days and is getting weaker with hunger. It hunts by stalking, camouflaged among the grasses like an invisible ghost. But the alarm has gone up. The herd has detected their terrible enemy, the fastest animal on the planet. They flee, and the cheetah has very little time. The chase cannot last more than half a minute, as the cheetah's internal body temperature rises to over 40 degrees C. Running at its limits for over 60 seconds could result in brain damage. It will have to wait until another day. Today its prey was too large and too wily. Life for the cheetahs is extremely tough, and its existence is beset with daily challenges. Although the new litters represent hope for such a vulnerable species. The future for the greyhound of cats, as some call it, is always fraught, as only a third of the cubs born each season will survive.